Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. In today's video, we're going to talk about the most thrilling, aka the scariest rides at Universal Studios Hollywood. Based on its location and the fact that it's a working movie studio, Universal Studios Hollywood does not have that many attractions, and the attractions it does have, quite a few of them are screen-based or simulators. But recently, they have snuck in quite a few thrilling attractions as well, and today I'm going to talk about the top 4 thrilling, aka scariest attractions at the park. This order is based on my own opinion, but that's the cool part because I want you guys to let me know your opinions in the comments below. What ride do you think is the most thrilling at the park, and which one scares you the most at the park, if it scares you at all, or which one do you think would be the most scariest for children? So, starting from number 4, I'm gonna have it be The Revenge of the Mummy. The Mummy has some pretty dark moments and has a quite nice launch coming out of it, but once you get past the launch and the small drops, it's really not too terrible, and there's not complete darkness. Actually, there's some neon lighting and such, and most people have a great time. There's also a backwards element that might scare some people as well, but I think overall, on my list, it would be the least thrilling, the least thrilling out of all, at least scariest, sorry, out of all these 4 attractions. Again, this is my own personal list, but you guys let me know yours in the comments below, and what do you guys think of the Revenge of the Mummy attraction here in Hollywood? Not Orlando, remember, this is Universal Studios Hollywood. Next up is actually going to be Jurassic World. Jurassic World, for me, the steep drop makes it more thrilling or scary than the Revenge of the Mummy for me. Impressive animatronics that also may scare some children because the Indominus Rex is huge, as well as the T-Rex is huge as well. Again, very impressive, but in terms of scary level for children, they could scare the crap out of them potentially. While most of the ride is a scenic boat ride throughout some beautiful lush landscapes and some beautiful animatronics, that last half, or really last third, with those massive animatronics and the predators may scare, again, some children. And also that 85-foot drop at the end in almost complete darkness. Moving on, so this is the current scariest ride I would say is in the park again. In my general opinion, based on like what I've heard from reviews and stuff, because this is not my scariest, but Forbidden Journey. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey seems to potentially terrify people because of the animatronics that get so close to you, also because of the ride system, being a Kuka arm ride system, and you're in tons of different positions. If you're claustrophobic, this can be a potentially scary attraction, especially because it does happen to stop a lot. So you can be stopped in awkward positions like on your back, facing forward, or just sitting upright on the bench with your feet dangling in front of the screen. As mentioned before, there are several massive animatronics that get really close to your face on this attraction, like spiders, which people with arachnophobia may not like, a massive dragon that blows smoke right into your face and lights up orange like it's breathing fire at you, and the Dementors. The Dementor scene is quite scary. In fact, it was so scary that Universal had to turn off a couple of Dementors. You can see them stagnant in the attraction. You really look at it. You go on it a couple times, you can go ahead and see that. And they did that because it was so scary to people that it was just a little bit too much, and that whole area is dark anyway because the Dementors are dark, and then they thrive in the nighttime, so that could be a particularly terrifying area of Forbidden Journey. So you notice I said 4 attractions in this video, right? But I mentioned 3, and I said this is the current scariest ride. That's because I'm going to talk about a future ride, and this future ride that opens up in early 2026 is almost done, and I'm just going to put a guess that this will certainly be the most thrilling, and potentially the scariest ride in the park. And those of you have probably already guessed it, that's right, it's Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is stunning. It's a visual masterpiece of a coaster and is almost complete. Track will be completed next week as of the time of this recording. It's March 19th right now, and it's going to officially open in early 2026. Those of you that can see the track right now that have been watching my construction updates or just go to the park and look at it, you can see there's at least 4 inversions currently right now, 3 that have been built and then a 4th one waiting to be installed And this will be a controlled spin, so it'll be like Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. And while that one's in the dark, this one will be not in the dark, but it'll be going faster, and it'll be having inversions, which Cosmic Rewind at Epcot does not have inversions. Inversions means you go upside down. This coaster will have a stall, a corkscrew, a dive turn, and more. Not only that, these coaster trains will be going up to 73 miles per hour on multiple launches, so that's already pretty fast. It'll be one of the fastest coasters in California and the United States of America, plus with a controlled spin and going upside down, along a hillside, over and under escalators. Yeah, this crazy ride will certainly be the most thrilling and the scariest out there. Again, just based on my bets here. But like I said, what do you guys think? You guys comment down below. What is your top 4, or could be even more, the scariest rides or more and most thrilling at Universal Studios Hollywood? If you're bringing kids to the park, I'm going to throw out the studio tour as an honorable mention, because the studio tour does not have a high requirement, but has some elements that may scare young children, such as the King Kong 360 3D segment, as well as the Earthquake segment, in which the tram not violently, but may seem to a child that the tram violently shakes in both of those experiences. So while that has no high requirement, and while it's not officially on this list, to younger children, this may scare some children. I remember the collapsing bridge terrified me when I was a young boy on the studio tour. The collapsing bridge is not there anymore, or it is, but it doesn't work. So yeah, just want to give an honorable mention to anyone with families watching this video. But let me know in the comments below, what are your most thrilling attractions and or scariest attractions at Universal Studios Hollywood. It could be for different reasons. You could have gotten stuck on an attraction like Transformers, and maybe that's your most terrifying. Who knows? I'd love to hear from you down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked this video. And if you want to help support the channel, you can become a member, get early access to this video, and more perks. If you want to come to this park for the very first time, I am a travel advisor, so you can go ahead and book your trip with me. Details are down below in the link, or you can DM me on all my socials. You can follow me on all my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and more. As always, have an epic day.